What's up, guys? How is it hanging? Back on this fine Monday afternoon. Nice and chilly. Nice and cloudy. I don't have the sun blasting me in the eyeballs today in the studio. That's a bonus. Always a bonus. First up, before we get things going, I want to remind you to like and share. Of course, like the Maddox Games and Comics page up top. And, of course, share out this feed. Every public share you do is another chance to win something from our hourly giveaways. What are we going to give away? Whatever I feel like at the moment of doing the giveaway. Generally is how it goes. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. And I'm looking forward to having a good day today. It's just me here till 6. Tosh is coming in at 6 to come over and help take over, helping out with all the comments and the tracking and all that jazz. So you just got me for right now. Tell me about your weekend. I'm going to tell you about what we got on the board, including some awesome stuff such as this sweet Pennywise Chase Pop Vinyl. It is in a Funko protector to make sure that box is perfect for you for just 85 bucks. But let's talk about what we have out here for you all to see. Brian Graw's on the feed. A number of people on the feed. Also, want to remind everybody, if you bought anything Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, whatever, any day last week, you bought some stuff and you've not paid for it yet, please call the store 606-877-1450 or hit up your PayPal if we've sent you an invoice and get that taken care of, and then let us know that you paid it so that way I can let you buy stuff today, because I'm just going to tell you, we bought 5 long boxes of books, plus a stack of rare books. We got a stack of CGCs, plus some pop vinyls, and you are going to want to buy these over the course of the next few hours. I don't even know what all is here, but I just keep pulling out treasures, and you're going to want to be able to grab some, let me tell you. So it's going to be well worth your time. What's up? Amy's on the feed. Got everybody on here. And it looks like we have people commenting that I can't see, so that's good. Oh, no, it's just saying they joined. That's weird. Weird the way it is on the computer. We're good on this. Okay, so let's talk about what we have right here. In the close-up window, now in my hand, this is Batman number 436. It is from 1989, the year of the Michael Keaton movie. This is the origin of Robin. Dick Grayson is retold. And it's the very first appearance of Tim Drake. Tim Drake, who some say has the greatest Robin, the smartest of Robins. All right, here. Recently returned from the dead as he escaped Mr. Oz. This is Batman Part 1 of 4 of Batman Year 3. It's Batman 436. It's a 9.4 Marv Wolfman story. George Perez cover. First appearance of Tim Drake. $90. And it is all CGC'd, ready to go. We're going to put it over here in the close-up. There we go. I redid the close-up camera, so you should be able to see the stuff in the close-up a little nicer without as much gleam on it as there had been before. What is up, Rawl? How's it going today, man? Nobody else is talking. I feel like perhaps they're captured in some type of split situation, in a sale of some kind. They're forced to watch this. They can't comment. They're screaming for help. It turns out they're under a zoo. Spoiler alert. This is $9. This is the A-book. This is All-Star Batman issue number 1. All-Star Batman number 1. First printing. This is the 3rd cover. So this is the C cover variant here. And it's the jock cover. There's Batman. He's got his dukes up. He's got blood dripping out of his mouth. All-Star Batman number 1 for $9. That'll be the A-book. It is, Fonzie. It is. A lot of it is collection stuff. This is Punisher War Journal, issue 36. You got a photo cover here with the Punisher up top. You got a bride hanging off the cake, and then all these groomsmen are all bloodied up. If there be any man opposed, let him open fire now. Apparently, Punisher takes out a wedding. It's $3 for that issue of Punisher War Journal. That is the B book. Again, to claim a book, all you have to do today is put the letter and the number. So A9 would get you All-Star Batman number 1. B3 would score you the Punisher, and so on and so forth. Picking kids up from school. They can sit for a while. This is DC Universe Rebirth, Harley Quinn issue number 1. Very first issue of Harley Quinn. And Amanda Connor cover here. It is $12 for Harley Quinn number 1. That is the C book. Here for D, this is Batman Judge Dredd, Judgment on Gotham. It's written by Alan Grant. And John Wagner with art by Simon Bisley. So it looks pretty awesome. $6 for the Batman Judge Dredd book. That is in the D spot. It's got kind of a spine. It's all told in one kind of oversized volume. Down here for E, this is Iron Man issue number 1. This is the Scotty Young variant of issue 1 of Iron Man. And there he is blasting up all their action figures. This little dude's looking on, freaking out. It is $8 for the Scotty Young variant. I also have no, I don't know. No flash keys that I know of, but I haven't gone through the boxes. The only other Chase Funko we have today, we do have the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He's blue. He's $35. If you'd be interested in him, I can get him back here, but I don't know if he's one that you guys would be after, so I didn't bring him back here at the time. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 363. This is the 3rd ever appearance of Carnage. It is Carnage the Conclusion. Carnage was a 3-part story. This is part 3, 3rd appearance of Carnage. You got Venom, Spidey, and Carnage on the cover. It's $12. Very fine plus condition. That is the F book. The number on G, I'm just getting to that one. I'm going to let you know right now, Rob. This is Incredible Hulk 210. 210 from 1977. Side by side with the Master of the Unknown. Hulk, I order you to capture the Mahayogi. Man Brute, I command you to destroy Dr. Druid. Both of you stop. You are tearing Hulk's brain apart. It's too much for him. Someone's written on the cover, but it's an issue 210 for $4. Not too bad. They short 25 cents, as they were likely to do if it was in a grocery store at the time. 210. This is Witches issue number 1 from Image. One of my favorite horror comics from recent memory. It is from Image Comics. It is by Scott Snyder, who is the writer of DC Metal, and art by Jock. This is the first issue, first printing of Witches, and it's only $10. That is the H book. Oh, cool. Here for 5 in the I spot, this is Iron Man issue 131. Face to face with the Incredible Hulk. And that's exactly what that is. It's a Bob Layton cover. It is $5, Iron Man 131. And here for 9 in the J spot, this is Gotham City Sirens issue number 2. Issue number 2. That is Catwoman, and in her goggles, you see Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Gotham City Sirens issue 2, which I've actually seen less of than the issue 1 we've sold in the past. Not to mention, rumor is that may very well be the name of the movie coming out with Batgirl and Harley and all of them, Gotham City Sirens. Issue number 2 from 2009. It is also $9. That is the J book. Set it right there. Iron Man 131 condition. I'd say fine condition. There's a couple little spine wear spots, but overall it looks good. Looks like there was this a stamp that said like December 6th right there below the 40-cent part. But otherwise, man, it looks really good. No tears, no overall wear to the cover, anything like that. So that was your weekends. You guys do anything cool? You guys do anything awesome over the weekend? Oh, he is $85, and he comes in this Funko Pop Protector. I'm going to show him up close to the camera here in just a sec. He is pretty awesome. He's the Pennywise with Boat Chase. He is a sepia tone color, which differentiates him from the original version. It's going to be $85 in the Pop Protector case. I'll show it to you up close. And I also have the regular Pennywise Pop Vinyl. These are $20. $20 for these. These actually go for $22 on the Pop Price Guide. We've got them for $20 for the regular Pennywise. We've got tons of books. I'm not going to be marking pretty much anything down that I put up. So we've got tons of books to put out. Lots of first appearances and stuff. I just got to know what you guys are after. I try to put up a pretty wide variety on the board. No takers yet, so let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll see what I can do. I honestly do not know what all is in here. It's kind of a mixed bag of a little bit of everything from this. I do have the first appearance of Silk. I got a bunch of stuff. We're for 9. This is the All-Star Batman issue number 1. Jock cover for 9. I'm going to take that down. This is Detective Comics 23.1 from the New 52, a.k.a. Poison Ivy number 1. It does have a lenticular cover featuring Poison Ivy on the front. It's a Jason Fabok cover. It's going to be $7. I'm going to show this to you real quick. It's going to be the A book for 7. As you can see, it's more of a 3D lenticular than it being like it moves. It's just more so you can see it in 3D, which is pretty cool. So I got a couple more of the pop vinyls. Ben bought 2 more of the Chases back here. I'm going to show these to you guys real quick. We've got the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original Dr. Seuss version. He is blue with like a pink and green suit on. And then we have Crash Bandicoot. And Crash Bandicoot is a kind of a grayscale metallic version of Crash Bandicoot. 16 and 34. I'll show these to you real quick. And of course, none of these were part of a collection. These came to us from Funko. Not bad, Joshua. How's it going with you, man? What is the F comic? The F comic is The Amazing Spider-Man 363, the 3rd ever appearance of Carnage for $12. Well, Raw, for $16, you can have a black and gray Crash Bandicoot and kind of relive it. Relive all the hype. It's a pop vinyl, Chase. You in need? Well, probably want to claim it soon. Yeah? All right. All right, the Crash Bandicoot just sold. Thank you, Andrew. We do still have the Grinch. He's 34, and we have the Pennywise, and he is in the hard Funko container. He is $85 for the Pennywise Chase, and we have the regular Pennywise for $20. collection's pretty full of awesome books, so it's really just kind of just grabbing stuff out. Let's try this. A Marvel book coming up next. I'm going to take this down for B, the Punisher War Journal for 3. And I'm going to put up the Uncanny Avengers, issue number 1 from 2015. It's got a wraparound cover by Ryan Stegman. And that is Steve Rogers, the Human Torch, Rogue, and Deadpool on the front. It is going to be $7. Uncanny Avengers number 1. That is going to be the B book. Very fine plus to near mint condition. See here for 12. This is the Harley Quinn issue number 1. I'll mark that down one time. To $10. $10 for that. Harley Quinn issue number 1 for 10. That is going to be the C book. Next, I'm going to take down the Batman Judge Dredd Judgment on Gotham. And I'm going to put out Uncanny X-Men issue 300. Uncanny X-Men 300. It's got a John Romita Jr. cover with Bishop, Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, and Jean Grey. And it does have the foil, all the X's in behind it. Nice and shiny. Uncanny X-Men 300. That is the D book for $6. Something pretty awesome, and it slid back into this box. Now I got to try to find it here. Hang on. Oh, here we go. What we have down here is E. E for 8 is the Iron Man issue 1 Scotty Young cover. I'm going to put this one out for 7. This is Captain Marvel issue number 1. Captain Marvel number 1 from Marvel Comics. That's going to be $7. That is going to be the ebook. The horn's getting blown out here today. I feel like people aren't paying attention to how they're driving today. I'm going to mark this one down to just $10. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 363 for 10. That's going to be the F book. Here for G, that Hulk for 4. I'm going to take that down. All right. Oh, very fine plus. It looks great. This is Batman Superman issue 16. This is the variant Lego cover with Superman and Batman busting through the cover there. It's from the original New 52. It's going to be just $5. Batman Superman 16 Lego variant for $5. That's going to be the G book. Here for H, Witches issue 1 first print for 10. I'm going to take that down. That was a good deal. Also for 5, the H book is going to be the Avengers 174 from 1978. Captured by the Collector. Captured by the Collector. The Collector, who, of course, was in Thor Ragnarok. It's going to be the H book for $5. Here for I, this is the Iron Man 131. And in its place, I'm going to put out Detective Comics, issue 15. This is part of the Death of the Family. This is the issue that has the cutaway cover featuring the Joker's mask. You peel it away, and you can see Batman underneath by Greg Capullo. It is $8, that issue of Detective Comics. That's going to be the I book. And for 9 for Jay, Gotham City Sirens, issue number 2. I'll mark that down one time to $7. Gotham City Sirens, number 2 for $7. And, of course, in the close-up window, that is the very first appearance of Tim Drake, who would become Robin. $90 for that issue of Batman. This is a 9.4. All right, so what we got on the feed right now? Nobody's talking. Nobody's chatting it up. It's sad. It's sad. I'm in this room all alone. I'm in the studio all alone right now. You guys are the only people to talk to, and nobody's commenting on anything. It's sad. It's sad. Remind everybody to like and share the feed out. We'll be doing a giveaway in about half an hour. So well worth your time for that. Joe, he is 85. 85 for the Pennywise Chase, and he comes in the hard plastic Funko Protector as well. 85 for the sepia tone version. We do have the regular version for 20. This one is 85. And then we also have the Grinch, the blue and pink and lime green Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas from Dr. Seuss. He's 34. So we got lots of first appearances. We got lots of CGCs out here. We got a few different CGCs. Some first appearances. Some things going on. We do have the 9.2 Batman Shadow of the Bat. That is the issue number 1 of Shadow of the Bat. Is also the first appearance of Jeremiah Arkham and Victor Zsasz. Victor Zsasz, who, of course, you see in the Gotham TV show. And, of course, all the video games. Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 1, 9.2. F for 10 to James. Thank you, James. We got your name on here. Oh, very fine plus to near mint, James. It looks great. It's brand new. The guy who we picked stuff up. The guy we picked the collection up from, I personally know him. I mean, he takes really good care of his book. So. All right, I'm gonna put this out for $8. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. It is the Marvel Now Amazing Spider-Man number 1. It is oversized. It does mimic the classic McFarlane cover. Gary Chu did the art on this, and it is Spider-Man all wrapped in Octopus's arms instead of webbing. Issue number 1 for $8. That's going to be the F book. On the Captain Marvel, I didn't see any. Let me double check. No, it looks like it hasn't been read at all. Yeah, no, it looks good. E7 to James. Thank you, James. Put this out for $6. This is from the New 52. This is Birds of Prey, issue number 1. And there in the front, you've got Black Canary, Katana, and Poison Ivy. Issue 1, first printing. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Looks immaculate. $6. Birds of Prey, issue 1. That is going to be the ebook. 10, Mickey. The Post-it note number is the dollar amount of the item, and the letter just helps signify which one it is. So if you wanted like C, it would be C10 to get the book for 10. And that, of course, is the Harley Quinn issue number 1 from Rebirth. Yeah. So like a B7, that's $7. Stuff like that. Yeah. I do have quite a bit of Harley-related books back here, it seems like. This guy was a big collector of all of that action. Tales of Teen Titans. A lot of the flaps aren't taped down on these, which I find to be aggravating. Like the flaps taped down on my bags and boards here. Does make it quite a bit harder to look through stuff, that's for sure. Oh, the Pennywise chase. He's right here. It's $85. He comes in a Funko protector, official Funko protector with the Funko logo on the top, snaps on the top. Box is immaculate. $85. I'm going to show it to you up close in the camera. And yes, the D-Book, the X-Men, is a first print. It's got the nice shiny foil logo there. Well, the X is all around the characters. It is $6 for the X-Men 300. Pennywise Chase is pretty awesome, I gotta say. It's pretty cool. Basically, the difference between him and the regular is he's sepia-toned to match up with, like, I guess the classic footage thing that they were watching in the trailers. All right, Katie's picking up some action. C for 10 to Katie. I for 8 to Katie. And E for 6 to Katie. And then D to John. Thank you, sir. And again, I'm the only one back here right now in the studio. It's like a morgue back here. But I'm writing all the names down, so you got to be a little patient with me. I'll get some more books up around the board. All right. How's your weekend, Katie? All right, I think I got everybody written down here. All right, I like it. By grabbing some stuff. Dig it. Okay. Had this out earlier. I'm going to put this out as the C book. This is the Iron Man #1 Scotty Young variant. That's going to be the C book. This is Harley Quinn issue #2. Harley Quinn #2 from Rebirth. That is going to be $7. I'm going to put that right there in the D spot. Read up a lot of comic pickups and trades. Sweet. Is J #1? That's a good question. Let me see. No, it's #2. #2 of Gotham City Sirens. C8 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, that Gotham City Sirens is issue 2. It looks like that was the only one I saw in this collection we picked up, but I am keeping an eagle eye out for some more Gotham City Sirens. D7 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. All right, it's going to be $6. This is Detective Comics issue #2, first printing, first cover. That's going to be $6. It's going to be the C book. It's going to be a classic issue of World's Finest. This is from this is number 211, and it was 52 big pages for a quarter. But hey, up and away. What's happening to me? I can't fly anymore. This issue's team-up novel, Fugitive from the Stars. Extra, the Bureau of Missing Villains brings back the Golden Age Harlequin. But it's Harlequin, so like I don't know if it's even a female. I have no idea, because Harley Quinn wasn't created until the Batman animated series, so I don't know what this is all about. But it's It's pretty neat. We're going to put that out for $7. World's Finest, issue 211 for $7. It's going to be the D-book. You might be. You might be. We've had people from England. We've had people from Taiwan, Germany, the Netherlands. You might be our first French customer. That's awesome. I like it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. It's Gary Chu in 2014 after McFarlane. I thought it was Alex Ross at first, but he paints very much like Alex Ross, but it's that classic McFarlane look, but Spider-Man is wrapped up in Octopus's arms. $8 for the F book. The World's Finest. I'm going to say it is in fine condition, man. It looks really good. Little chip up here, but overall, isn't even that much spine wear. And where it's an all-black cover, you can pretty much see lots of damage easily. There's no crease marks, anything like that. It looks really nice. $7 especially. I'm going to take down the first Tim Drake for $90. I'm going to take this back for right now. From the CGC. I'm going to put up something else here in the close-up window. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first ever appearance of Silk. This is going to be $40, and I'm going to put it in the close-up. Very fine plus and near mint condition on that. Spot down here in E. This is going to be Uncanny Avengers issue number 1. That is the Scotty Young variant of Uncanny Avengers. That is going to be $8. Very fine plus to near mint on that. E for 8 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. Hey, Michelle's on the feed. Happy birthday, Michelle. You should buy yourself something nice here on the feed as a present. What's up, Shamir? How's it going, man? This is from DC. This is Forever Evil. Forever Evil was a massive storyline. One of the few massive storylines, really, for the New 52 that was kind of a epic scope of the entire universe. It takes place with the Injustice Gang or whatever. Owlman, Ultraman, Johnny Quick, Superwoman, all that. The villain versions of the Justice League. Crime Syndicate. That's their Crime Syndicate. Basically, they take out Robin. People believe he's dead. He gets exposed on national news or worldwide news. They show his Social Security number and his driver's license and everything that he's that he's Dick Grayson. That's why Dick Grayson had to become a spy for a while. Anyway, this is Forever Evil 1 through 7. The entire run of Forever Evil, all first printings, all very fine plus to near mint condition. We're going to do the 1 through 7 set. for just $20. Forever Evil 1 through 7 for $20. Well worth your time on that. 11 hours. That is a long day. This is Futures End Detective Comics one-shot, and it is a lenticular cover in which Batman's standing here and the Riddler's next to him, and then he disappears as you make it lenticular. I'm going to show it to you real quick on the screen. And we're going to put this out in the iSpot for $7. This issue of Detective. All right, up in A, that is the lenticular 3D Poison Ivy. This is the Detective Comics number 23.1 Poison Ivy lenticular for $7. I'm going to pull that down. And I'm going to put up in the A spot Invincible Iron Man 161. It is from 1982. In deep trouble, and only Moon Knight can save him. And that is Iron Man. They're trying to push a vault closed, water's rushing in, and there's Moon Knight. It's going to be $5, that issue Invincible Iron Man. That is going to be the A book. 11 does seem like enough. It does. I'll give you that. So did you guys do anything cool this last weekend? Anything of note? Any adventures to be had? Kind of flipping through some of these books here in the collection. There's a lot of stuff here. All right, I-7 to Michelle and F8 to James. All right. And F8 to James. Thank you, James. Thor Ragnarok. I was going to, and then just stuff came up and I never got the chance. And now this coming weekend, Justice League will be out, so Thor might be one that I end up having to just wait on the old release for, unless I get time. I'd like to see it. I hear it's good. This is going to be $3. This is Uncanny X-Men 298. The Acolytes Return. There they are taking on Gambit and Bishop. It's going to be $3 for that F book. And for I, this is FF issue number 1. You four are so super weird, these kids are saying to the FF team. That is a Scotty Young cover. It's $8. FF number 1, that is the iBook. Yeah, I'll have to wait till Saturday morning, I think, to see Justice League. But I am going to try to see it in IMAX. So I'm hoping it'll be awesome. And we're seeing in full screen like that. I've not had any Justice League Dark up here in a while, and I actually have some now, which is pretty awesome. Nope. It's Justice League Dark issue number 1. First, nope. Hang on. I can't tell if it's a B cover or a second printing. Hang on a second. Let me see. I'm second guessing my ability to read the barcodes. Let's see. Second printing. Ooh, that makes the price lower than what I was going to put on it. That's for sure. Still awesome, especially if you don't have it. But, it's going to be less than what it was. Well, can't even get the book back in its bag and board. Get a new bag and board. Just like Dark's become a hassle to me. All right, we're going to put Justice League Dark number 1 out for just $5. $5. Justice League Dark number 1, second printing. And there you go. Constantine, Zatanna, Deadman, all the rest. That is going to be the B book for $5. I'm going to take down the Uncanny Avengers number 1 for $7. Thank you, George. Appreciate the shares. This is Batman Punisher. Batman Punisher. And there is Punisher. Shoot a machine gun. And there's Batman. But it's the Azrael Batman, who's a little more ruthless. Probably gets along with Frank Castle a little bit more. Batman Punisher. It is $5 also. That's going to be the C book. So we got $5 all the way across the top of the board almost. Take on the Detective Comics issue 2 for $6. It's the first printing on that. C5 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. This is Batman Cacophony, issue number 1, written by Kevin Smith with art by Walter Flanagan, where Batman ends up taking on Onomatopoeia. It's an Adam Kubert cover on this. Batman Cacophony, issue 1, written by Kevin Smith, very fine plus to near mint condition, $7. That is going to be the C book. All right. Take down the D book for $7. This is the world's finest 211. This is Angela issue number 1. Angela number 1 from Image. That is a Greg Capullo cover. It is going to be $6. Angela issue 1, who of course is now in the Marvel Universe. Thor's half-sister. $6 for that. See. All right. This is going to be $12. This is from Image Comics. This is an Image number 1. This is Tooth and Claw issue 1. And on the front there, you got a boar who's kind of raised up. This is a comic that Tosh particularly loves. You guys probably know it as Autumnlands. Autumnlands, Tooth and Claw. But originally it was called Tooth and Claw. But it turns out they couldn't use that name because there were already 2 miniseries named Tooth and Claw, including one that involved Black Cat and the Punisher, or Wolverine from Marvel. So it's Tooth and Claw number 1. They had to go back and redo it as Autumnlands. This is a first printing of the Tooth and Claw number 1. It is $12. All about a world where, a fantasy world where anthropomorphic animals are most of things. There are humans, but mostly it is awesome animals covered in gear and using swords and just slicing each other up. It is Tooth and Claw number 1 for $12. That is going to be the ebook. I'm going to take down the set. I'm getting the set of 1 through 7 of Forever Evil for $20. Oh, nice, Katie. I like it. Do. Let's see what all I got here. Got all kinds of comics. All right. F for 3. That was the Uncanny X-Men, $2.98 for $3. I'm going to take that one down. And I'm going to put out the Incredible Hulk, $268. Incredible Hulk, $268. It is going to be $4. It is from 1981. Pariah. And that is the Hulk. And there is a skeleton horse. $4. That is the F book. I'm going to give something away right now. Let me see what I'm going to give away. All right, I'm going to give this away. This is Superior Iron Man, issue number 1. This is a variant, a Rocket and Groot variant. And here they are in an alien bar, and that is Groot. He's got his roots in some water, but also in this spilled alcohol. So he's getting a little trashed, and Rocket's looking mighty aggravated by him. We're going to give that away for free here in just a minute. I-8 for Billy Bob. Thank you, sir. See where this is going to go. James Brolin. Broglin? Either way, James, you won this Superior Iron Man issue number 1. Everybody congratulate James in the feed. All right. Indestructible Hulk. Probably. I don't think I sold it yet. I'm just putting stuff out as we go. Next up in the eye spot, this is Spider-Woman issue number 1, and it is a Scotty Young variant of Spider-Woman number 1. I'm going to put that out for $7. That's going to be the eye book. Oh, wait, I'm going to take down the, can't really do a Scotty Young bundle. I don't know where they all are at the moment. They're kind of spaced out throughout a lot of these. All right, this is Batman Cacophony 1, 2, and 3. That's right, all 3 issues written by Kevin Smith, creator of Clerks and Mallrats and all that jazz. Batman Cacophony 1 through 3, the entire series. I'm going to sell them as 1. I didn't know I had the whole set. I just found them in the boxes there, the other 2. They're very fine plus to near mint condition. We'll do the set of all 3 of them for $16. Batman Cacophony 1 through 3 for $16. This is Catwoman issue 35, Catwoman 35, and it's a Monsters of the Month variant cover. And here she is. She's got a little devil on her shoulder, and she's pouring out the trick-or-treat bucket, and it's full of jewels. Pretty awesome cover. That issue of Catwoman. Catwoman 35 from the new 52. And it's going to be just $3. $3 for that. I'm going to take down the Batman Superman here for $5 with the Lego variant cover for G. What's up, Brett? How's it going, man? Brett O'Net's on the feed. This is She, issue number 1. This is the Fan Appreciation Edition of She number 1 by Billy Tucci. Put it up for just $7. And then the Avengers for $5. We've got the She number 1 in the H spot for $7. I7 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. Anything with Moon Knight? There's actually a Moon Knight up here. This is Iron Man 161, featuring Iron Man and Moon Knight together there. It's $5. I'll keep an eye out for some more Moon Knight related stuff. I don't know what exactly there will be, but I'll keep an eye out. iBook right there. First time ever. Nice, Brett. This is Thor, God of Thunder, issue number 1. That is a Scotty Young variant with Loki, who's been turned to a cat running away from Thor, which babies and cats in general, it's a dangerous situation, much less when they have a hammer. $8. That is going to be the iBook. Thor, God of Thunder, number 1, which is pretty much worth $8 on its own, much less being a Scotty Young variant. I8 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. This is another lenticular cover. This is Justice League of America 7.4, a.k.a. Black Adam number 1. It's a 3D lenticular of Black Adam, and here are all the heroes dead behind him. Here he is, lightning all around. Black Adam, soon to be played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Black Adam number 1. $7. That is the iBook. You won the Walking Dead 9.0 slab. I didn't know you guys gave away I didn't know we had a Walking Dead slab. I did miss it. Holy cow. That's awesome, man. Congrats. That's cool. Very cool. Takers and Gotham City Sirens for 7. I'm going to pull that down. Issue number 2 of Gotham City Sirens. And I'm going to put out Red She-Hulk number 58, Scotty Young variant edition with Machine Man. He's got guns all around Red She-Hulk, including toothpaste as a weapon. And she's holding a Bruce Banner doll. $8. That is the J-Book. I'd imagine so, man. I can't. I'm the only one working right now. We always recommend writing that stuff down as you buy it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hang on. That's what I can do. Was Uncanny X-Men 300. Uncanny X-Men 300. J8 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. From Paris. He's in Paris, relaxing in Paris, late at night, watching a comic book feed from the United States. I like it. All right. This is Batman Ghosts. Batman Ghosts. I know you guys are familiar with The Long Halloween. You guys probably familiar with Dark Victory. Well, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale first did a Halloween single comic featuring Batman that was so good that DC was like, yeah, do Long Halloween, do Dark Victory. Led to them working on stuff for a long time. This is going to be $8. This is Batman Ghost. This is the one-shot by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, which set up the Long Halloween. It is $8. That is going to be the J-Book. Yeah, Tosh comes in about 6. Tosh will be here about 6 to help out with comments and to put everybody's stuff into the spreadsheet to keep track of everything and do the invoices and stuff. But yeah, right now I'm here on my own. So J8 to Kingpin. Thank you, sir. He knows what's up with that. Oh, Katie, you just missed it. Nice, Brett. Very cool. All right, I'm going to show you guys real quick. We got a few pop vinyls here. Of course, this is the Pennywise Chase pop vinyl. It is in a hard plastic Funko container. It is $85. It's the sepia tone Pennywise for $85. We also have the regular Pennywise holding the little paper boat. He is $20. We have the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He is blue, pink, and green. It is a Chase variant of the Grinch. He is $34. This is Captain America Issue 1. Clean up this room or no more playing with your little Avenger Club. She looks mad, standing in a pile of mess. That is a Scotty Young Captain America Issue number 1 variant. Dunk Dagger in the J spot for $8. Katie PM me. I can't check it. I can't check it. We don't normally do Sunday shows, though. He's just going to do one on a Sunday? I mean, it's cool if he's here anyway. Might as well. Billy Bob got that Captain America. Yeah, I can't see what the PMs are. Ben, if you're watching, if you could check the PMs, that'd be helpful to me. Out here in the J spot, this is Harley Quinn, issue number 4 from Rebirth. Here she is choking a guy out with a telephone cord. I'm assuming he's a telemarketer of some kind. It's $6. That is Harley Quinn issue 4 for $6. Oh, you were talking to Katie? Well. We'll be doing no backdoor deals while the sale's going. We don't appreciate that. You guys are just chatting, that's fine. You can do anything yourself, Jim. Psh, I'm amazed you're even allowed on Facebook right now. Psh, psh. This is Uncanny X-Men issue number 1, variant edition by Scotty Young. That is $8. That is going to be the new A-book. I'm going to take down the Invincible Iron Man 161 with Moon Knight for $5. That's long gone. Who was it? For? Oh, he got it. Yeah, he got it a while back. Okay. He's from France. And I'm not sure if he realized that he thought he might have to PM or something, but he got it. It was way earlier. Yeah. No, I think we're good. Oh, gotcha. Well, now there is more to it. Like right now, I'm watching comments on both, and that's not a thing. I can do that by myself all day. But if I had to end the sale and just leave the stuff here, it doesn't work like that. I don't know how to put the stuff in to the invoices either. So it might be one of those things where he couldn't track anything you bought. In which case, yeah, that is one of those things that, like, you got to have multiple people for. Yeah. Like, when Tosh gets here at 6, she's going to play a lot of catch-up having to put all your stuff that you guys have been buying into the computer. This is the easy part. This is the easy job. They've got the hard work. All right. This is the Batman 1989 movie special. And that is, of course, Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton on the front of there. You got Batman kicking the Joker in the face. You got the elongated Batmobile here. You got the Batwing. #1 from 1989 from DC Comics, adapting the Batman movie. This is going to be $7. Excuse me. We're going to put that right there as the B book. I'm going to take down the Justice League Dark #1 for 5-second printing. We got 31 people watching right now. Need some more people buying some comics. I'm going to replace the close-up book. This is the first appearance of Silk for $40. That is Amazing Spider-Man issue 4. I'm going to put something else out in its place. This is Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, issue #1. And this is a Kenneth Rocafort variant cover. It's the Dark Knight universe presents the Atom #1 is inside of it. And this is the Comic-Con Box Wizard World variant, exclusive variant cover edition, presented by Comic-Con Box. It is a 9.0 from the CGC. I think there's one up there. Yeah, there's a Uncanny X-Men #1 right there. No reason to put out more than one Scotty Young book at a time. Comic-Con Box exclusive, Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, issue #1. We're going to put this out for $60. $60 for this. Put it in the close-up window. B7 to Shamir. Thank you, Shamir. where they play a nobody. Listen to this. We had a football-based comic last week. I sold like one copy on the pre-sale. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Okay, let's see. All right, up here for C, this is Batman Cacophony, issue 1 through 3 for $16. I'm going to take that down. I'm going to put this up for $6. This is Batman, annual number 1 from the New 52, part of the Night of the Owls, featuring the torment of Mr. Freeze. That is going to be $6 for that issue of Batman from the New 52. Up here in the B spot, find something here to put out. This is a Marvel Milestone Edition reprint of the first appearance of the Punisher in Amazing Spider-Man 129. It is a reprint. This came out still quite a ways back. It is $10 for the Marvel Milestone Amazing Spider-Man 129. We're going to put that right here as the B spot, reprinting the first ever appearance of the Punisher. B10 to Kingpin. Thank you, sir. This one's also going to be $10. This is the Marvel Milestone Edition of giant-sized X-Men issue number 1, presenting the new team in all its glory from 1975 with Wolverine, Cyclops, Colossus, Storm, Thunderbird, and Nightcrawler. It's going to be $10. That's going to be the B-book. Like just a toy sale. We did the tour sale the other night where we show every toy we have. So that's generally kind of one. I mean, pretty much everything we have to offer is there in the store. So unless we buy a collection of figures, then we probably won't normally have just an all toy sale just because it's a lot easier to do it out in the store for a tour sale than try to bring a pile of stuff back here and try to put it on the board. Any keys? Yeah, David. I've actually had quite a few keys up today. Probably in a week or two. We need enough new product to make it worth doing. So generally we wait about 2 weeks to do a tour sale on average. So probably like next Monday or something would be my guess, since we did one last week. Like we have the first appearance of Silk in Amazing Spider-Man issue 4. That's $40. I also have the very first appearance of Tim Drake in Batman issue number 436 is a 9.4 CGC for 90. Also, the first appearance of Mr. Zaz and the first appearance of Azrael, also CGC'd on those fronts. And then just other stuff on average, just kind of as I find stuff. We bought a collection for some people, so I'm trying to put a lot of that stuff, and I'm just kind of pulling books out, and some of them are turning out to be some pretty quality stuff. The Pennywise Chase is $85. It does come in the Funko Prop Protector, which is about $9 of that. It is the Pennywise Chase for $85. I'll show it to you real close here. The box is immaculate and will stay that way thanks to the protection of it there. $85. It's a sepia tone version. The only difference between it and the regular is the color scheme. Pretty nice, though. Pretty nice. X Factor 6. I have actually sold a bunch of X Factor 6s lately. I don't have one tonight. But I have, as of, I think, last week I sold one. I find them randomly. Not one tonight as far as I know. But, Renee, if you'd like, we do have the regular Pennywise Pop. It is $20. It's the regular color, $20, and you can have a Pennywise for yourself. He's got the paper boat. We also have the Grinch Chase from the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is the Dr. Seuss art version. He's got blue fur, pink suit with the green trim. He's $34. Next one, no, David. Like I say, as far as keys goes, like I kind of told you what we had. Like First Gambit, all that stuff. Like, I guess it's not First Gambit, is it? 266 is, what is 266? I don't know. If I find any keys, I'll put them out. But, I mean, I don't really have that much on me as far as X-Men right now. A lot of it is a DC that we've got right now as far as keys go. But if I see anything in particular I think you'll be down for, I'll be sure to put it on the board and show it to you. I think it was like 2 days last week. We had a bunch of keys back to back. These are kind of hit or miss. Oh, it is Gambit. Okay, that's what I was thinking it was. Yeah, we've not had that in a little while. But we do get it on occasion. You know, but I mean, as far as today, no real X-Men keys out of this stuff that I know of. All right, I'm going to put this out for $7. This is Cable issue number 1. I'm going to take down the Angela issue 1 for $6. Put out Cable number 1. It's got the gold foil additions to the cover. That is going to be $7. How about what ifs? Nothing I've seen tonight. I'm not saying there's not any, but I don't know of any. All right, I'm going to take down the Tooth and Claw number 1, first printing before they had to change the name to Autumnlands for $12. No sense in marking that bad boy down. This is Suicide Squad issue number 1 from Rebirth. It's going to be $9. Jim Lee cover on that. Very fine plus condition and near mint. D7 to John. There we go. Thank you, sir. Got the Cable. There we go. Here for 5, this is the Invincible Iron Man, number 154 from 1981, the Unicorn Unleashed. Unicorn, one of Iron Man's oldest villains. I think it was like issue 2 or 3 he fought the Unicorn. I have no idea, Renee. It's based off the original book, so I'm wondering if maybe in the book they don't recolor it on... There's got to be a reason. I just have no idea. Maybe like in the inside back cover or something, maybe they've got him printed different colors. I'm not sure, but it's definitely the actual like original Grinch style for the sculpt. So, I don't know. Okay, John, no problem. Yeah, we've got it down for you. Here's a first from Marvel. It's a first cameo appearance. His full appearance is in the next issue. Pretty cool villain. Remember, this out for $12. This is Avengers 195. It is from 1980. It is the first cameo appearance of the Taskmaster. First cameo Taskmaster, $12 this issue of Avengers. I'm going to take down the Hulk for $4, and we'll put out the Avengers for $12. The book pops up with the Grinch being blue. Interesting. Well, cool. So there is a precedent for him being blue. It's a pretty neat looking pop. And they just announced that I guess Netflix is getting a Grinch TV show or miniseries or something. And Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be voicing the Grinch. Which is pretty neat. Thanks for the info, Morgan. Found an amalgam book in this pile of stuff in one of these mini boxes. And it's a good one. What issue of Iron Man? This is Iron Man issue 154. 154 for $5. This is Dark Claw Adventures, #1. It's the one-shot, the mix of Wolverine and Batman in an animated style for the amalgam DC and Marvel crossover. Dark Claw Adventures, issue 1. It's going to be $6. I'm going to put it out here in the place of this issue of Catwoman. That's going to be the new G-Book for $6. It is 85. 85, Jennifer. And it comes in the hard plastic Funko protector. The box is immaculate. $85. He's great. Sepia toned. He's got the little boat in his hand. We also have the regular version of Pennywise as well for $20. But this sweet one is 85. Sweet, sweet Pennywise. And the Avengers. This Avengers is issue 195. It's the first cameo appearance of Taskmaster. It's $12. Next up, I'm going to take down the She issue 1. This is the Fan Appreciation Edition for $7. And I'm going to put out Infinity War issue number 1, First Strike. Infinity War, as you know, the name of some movies coming up. It also has a big gatefold cover featuring all of the heroes by Ron Lim. $6, Infinity War number 1. That is the H book. And we're about 20 minutes, or about 15 or so, I guess, from the next giveaway. H6 to John. Thank you, sir. Also here for 6, this is going to be Daredevil issue number 1 by Mark Waid with art by Sam Nee, which is awesome. Daredevil issue 1 from Marvel Now, that's going to be $6. That is the H book. Thank you, Barry Lamb. I appreciate that, sir. Take down the Black Adam 3D lenticular cover here for $7. This is Batman and Robin, part of the Death of the Family. This is issue number 15, and it does have the Joker die-cut cover. You peel it away, and beneath that, you see the Damian Wayne Robin. It's art by Greg Capullo. It does have the die-cut flip cover. It's $8, first printing on this. Batman and Robin, Death of the Family, issue number 15. That is the iBook. H6 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. Katie got the Daredevil number 1. Thanks for the likes and shares, Brett. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for liking and sharing. Makes everything infinitely better. This is another Marvel Now issue number 1. This is Iron Man number 1 from Marvel Now. It is a first printing, and there he is in the black and gold armor. Issue 1 of Iron Man, it is $6. That is going to be the H book now. I8 to John. Thank you, sir. This is Marvel Now .1. This is the issue that kind of kicked off a lot of the Marvel Now universe. And on the cover, it's a Scotty Young cover. There you have Nick Fury with a remote control helicarrier. And he's got Coulson and what's her face hanging from it. It is $8. Marvel Now .1. That is the iBook for $8. I8 to Billy Bob. Thank you, Billy Bob. You guys should claim it for 85. Make it happen. You should claim it, Jennifer. You should get it. Get it for yourself. Don't wait for Christmas. This is Detective Comics, issue 39. It is the Harley Quinn month variant cover, and there she is standing over top of Batman. It's a Dave Johnson variant cover here. She's beat him down with her baseball bats. And she has Batgirl carved into her chest, and the blood's dripping down. There you go. Detective Comics, 39. That is $5. That is the iBook. This is Justice League issue 23.2, a.k.a. Lobo #1. And there he is. And that is a 3D lenticular cover. I'm going to show it to the camera. It never picks up the 3D as much as it should. I'm going to take down the Harley Quinn issue 4 for $6. I5 to Katie. Thank you, Katie. This is Detective Comics, annual number 2 from 1989, the year that the Batman movie came out. This is a Brian Boland cover, who does the artwork, of course, for Watchmen. And The Killing Joke. And that is Batman about to take out the Royal Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. That's right. KKK, no match to the Dark Knight. Detective Comics, annual number 2 for $6. Very little controversial subject matter there for DC at the time, I feel like. We take down the Scotty Young variant, Uncanny X-Men, issue number 1 for $8. And this is Secret Avengers. Secret Avengers, issue number 1, variant edition. Is the word secret code for no powers, is what she's asking. Because it's a Hawkeye, Coulson, and Black Widow. They're all just wrapped up in ropes. Nick Fury's looking fairly upset. Maria Hill, that's her name. Maria Hill's on here. It's a Secret Avengers number 1. That is going to be $8. It is the Scotty Young variant. That is the A book. All right. Oh, let's see. Oop. Jim, are you still on the feed right now? Where'd all these T-shirts come from? Nice. This is a variant cover edition of Mortal Kombat #1 from DC. It is the solid black cover edition with just the logo there. We're going to take down this for 10. This is the giant size X-Men milestone edition for 10. And we're going to put up the Mortal Kombat X issue #1 third cover variant for $8. First printing, it is the variant third cover. That is $8. Keep hearing people down on the street just like saying weird things. I for 6 to Barry Lamb. What's up, Kenneth? How's it going, man? What's up, John? How's it going, man? Kristen's watching too. What are you doing, Kristen? Was Batman taking on the Ku Klux Klan? I watched the Ku Klux Klan documentary on Netflix yesterday from the BBC. Man, those are some hateful backward people. This is the DC Universe Rebirth, The Flash #1, Kid Flash of Two Worlds. He's calling for Wally, and in the middle, of course, you have the regular Wally West from the original DC Universe and the current Wally West, as you see on the Flash TV show. $7 for The Flash issue 1. We got a lot of people on here. I like it. It's almost time for another giveaway. How is everybody's weekend? Let me know how it's been going. I've got a hack and slash one-shot here from a few years ago. Pretty awesome. This is Hack Slash Son of Sam Hain, #1. That is going to be $6. $6 for this one. I'm going to find a place to put it. Take down the Batman Annual #1 for $6. Part of the Night of the Owls. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. That's the C-Book. I had a show or an event. It's a wrestling event Friday night. And then Saturday, I found the new Wolverine Marvel Legend figures. That was cool. Then pretty much I had to go to an early Thanksgiving dinner. So I ate myself full of food. And then I went to Jarfly Brewing to hang out for a while and see some people. And that was it. Yesterday I didn't do anything. Yesterday was just laying around. This is Justice League, the Dark Side War Special, issue number 1. And, of course, that is Darkseid's daughter there on the front. This is the Darkseid Wars, the whole story that led on into, well, the new baby version of Darkseid being born as the old god version gets killed. Lex Luthor took over as ruler of Apocalypse. Batman had Metron's chair and found out there were 3 different Jokers. It was a whole thing. This is the Darkseid War one-shot special. That is $7. I'm going to take down the Iron Man here for $5. Put that out for $7. Man, there's lots of image, like early image stuff in here. Like, not early image, but like image number 1s. And there's quite a bit of Mark Miller-related miniseries. Of course, Mark Miller, everything he made for Miller World is now owned by Netflix. And so all that stuff that could be Netflix shows coming up, there's a lot of it in these boxes. Bright. I haven't. What is it? Let's see what we got here. Oh, for $9. That is the Suicide Squad #1 from Rebirth. Suicide Squad #1 for $9. I'm going to take that down. This is Aquaman issue 39. That is an Amanda Conner cover on Aquaman. And here he is looking at Harley fairly angrily. She's in a wetsuit, and she's putting Aqua Laser 3000s onto the head of these dolphins. So he's not too thrilled with her weaponizing them. It's $4 for that Harley Quinn month cover. That is the ebook for $4. Oh, really? Huh. Will Smith doing a Netflix movie. That's interesting news right there on its own. Very cool. Nice. Yeah, man, it's going pretty good. How's yours, John? How are things on your front? This is Red 1, issue #1. And that is a Terry Dodson cover. He also does the art on the inside. There you go, about a female spy. She's like a super, think like, not quite like Wonder Woman, but I guess more like Black Widow, but a little stronger. But basically, she comes to America and becomes a superhero as her way to infiltrate the United States for Russia. Pretty interesting. Plus, Terry Dodson, fairly versed in drawing the ladies. Red 1, issue 1 from Image. It is going to be $6. I'm going to take down the Avengers 195 first Cameo Taskmaster for 12. We'll put the red one, issue 1 out here for 6 as the F book. Taxing people to the doctor. Oh, man. It's the worst. Well, not as bad as waiting in the doctor's office. Is that what you're looking for today, Joshua? Doctor Strange? There's nothing in this collection so far, but I'm going to keep an eye out for any. There's not as much Marvel stuff as you would think. Oh, no problem, man. This is X-Men issue number 4. Terry Dodson cover on this one as well, and that is Jubilee holding Logan. She looks fairly upset. $4. I'm going to take down the Dark Claw Adventures number 1 from the Amalgam series for 6. See what we got. Birthright, Fables, all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty interesting selection. Well, open book makes things a little easier. Makes it not so bad, I guess. I feel like an open book test is just them trying to make sure that you've read things. Because, like, I don't know. Hey, Danny, what's up, man? This is Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet number 1. That is an Alex Ross cover. It is painted. That is the Adam West style Batman and the Green Hornet. It's written by Kevin Smith, and we're going to give it away for free. What's up, Robert Casterline? How are you? It's like everybody's popping on at 5 o'clock. I'm going to get a name generated for this. It'll be just a second. Hold tight. Talk amongst yourselves. We go. It goes to Michelle Day. Everybody congratulate Michelle on the feed. She has won this Batman 66 Green Hornet number 1 for free. Congratulations, Michelle. You love Kevin Smith books. Well, you know, I had a Kevin Smith miniseries from Batman up here a little while ago. Entire miniseries, all 3 issues for $16. Iron Man number 1. Nobody wanted Iron Man number 1 for 6. This is Indestructible Hulk issue 1. That is a Scotty Young variant cover. That is $8. For that H book, I'm going to take down the Iron Man number 1 for 6. H for 8 to Billy Bob. Thank you, sir. For $5, this is Daredevil issue 300, the special double-sized 300th issue. And there is Kingpin. Oh, he's crying over this. Maybe it's over this cigar that he dropped. I don't know. I don't know what would bring him to tears. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, issue from 1991, issue 300. That is $5. What is E? E is Aquaman issue 39. This is the Harley Quinn month cover. And there she is strapping some lasers to some dolphins. And Aquaman's behind her. Looking like he's not too pleased with her activities. You got all of them from I like it. You have a Pennywise Funko Pop. The old one or the new movie one? I have the old one. It's the new one, Danny. We have the chase of the new one, and we also have the new one from the movie. The new regular one from the movie is $20. I'll show it to you up close. And then, of course, this is the chase. It's $85 and comes in the hard plastic Funko protector. Yep, got both. Regular's $20, and the chase is $85. It's one of the most expensive chases I've seen in a while, and it's fairly new. Crazy. The difference is, well, other than the chase having a chase sticker, is that the Pennywise is sepia tone. So he's like shades of brown, like an old, like 20s photo. And the regular one is just the bright colors you see in the movie. But otherwise, that's it. The chase is just really hard to get, apparently. Everybody's after it. Next up, this is Uncanny X-Men, issue 184. Very fine plus condition. It's from 1984. And that is the astral version of Professor X taking on somebody here over the body of Phoenix. It is $5. Uncanny X-Men 184. It's the Rachel Summers Phoenix. Then on the Flash, issue 1 for $7. Okay, we're going to put that one out for $5. Also, I do have the Chase Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's a blue Grinch with pink and green Santa outfit on. It's $34. This is Uncanny Avengers, issue number 1, with the Deadpool variant cover. Here he is. Why I should be an Avenger. Housebroken. Is a mutant. Experience with the Uncanny team. Fills the funny one slot. Friends close, enemies closer. And worked with Remender before. He also writes Cable sucks on the board. That is the Deadpool variant. to Uncanny Avengers issue number 1. It is going to be only $8. And we're going to put it out here as the J book. I'm going to take down that Lobo number 1 lenticular for $6. Put out the Uncanny Avengers for $8. See what I can find here to put out on the board. So much stuff. All right. Lots of people on the feed. I like that. No, it has the paper boat in his hand. Paper boat. The balloon was, I believe the balloon was FYE or Hot Topic, maybe. Yeah, this is the paper boat one. I'm taking on the Scotty Young here for $8. The Secret Avengers issue 1. And I'm going to put up Batman. This is Batman Annual from 1990. And that is, of course, Two-Face on the cover by Neil Adams. Batman Annual. It's going to be $5. That is going to be the A book. This is 63. This is Fantastic Four, number 63. Issue 63, 12-cent Silver Age cover of Fantastic Four. They're taking on Blastar, the Living Bombburst, who first appeared in issue 62, towards the end of 62. This is 63. This is his second ever appearance of Blastar. Got a crease mark here. Very little wear to the spine. Corners look good. Coloring is fantastic. We're going to put it out for $20. That is going to be the B-Book. Fantastic Four 63 for just $20. Silver Age Fantastic Four. I'm going to take down the Mortal Kombat X Issue 1 variant for $8. Next up is a mini-series written and drawn by Andy Kubert. I have 1 through 4 available. It's the entire mini-series. I just flipped through and managed to find all 4 issues. So might as well put them all out at the same time. This is Damian, Son of the Batman, 1 through 4. Andy Kubert, of course, wrote and did the artwork. Here they are, 1 through 4 of Damian, Son of the Batman. This is the kind of alternate or possible future tale of Damian taking up the mantle of Batman for himself, which is the Earth 4 Batman, as we saw the first appearance of a while back from Batman 666. This is the 1 through 4 set. We're going to do 1 through 4 for just $12. Damian, Son of the Batman, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for $12. We're going to set that right here. I'm going to take down the Hack Slash Son of Sam Hain, number 1 for $6. What's the deal, Kristen? You say hi to Billy Bob. You don't say hi to me. You don't say hi to anybody else in the feed. That's sad. It's sad. Oh, yeah, right. No. That's just, now it's just have to. It's trying to placate me now. No way. No way. All right, the ebook for 4. That is the Aquaman 39. That is the Harley Quinn variant month cover. I'm going to issue the Avengers. This is the Avengers 167. It's from 1977. Behold, the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right, the Avengers teaming up with the Guardians right here. Well, teaming up in the way that Beast is fighting them. There's Yondu with his bow and arrow. And there are the Avengers in space. It's $4. That issue of the Avengers. That is going to be the ebook. E4 to Kingpin. Thank you, sir. This is a first appearance in Avengers. It's going to be a little bit higher. It's going to be $8. This is the Avengers 162 from 1977. Here they are taking on Ultron on the front. This is the first appearance of Jocasta. It is $8. Avengers 162. That is going to be the ebook. Red 1, issue number 1 from Image. No takers on that. Terry Dodson covers. Pretty awesome. I'll mark it down to $4, and we'll put it out there as the F book. Here for G, this is the X-Men issue 4 for $4. I'm going to put this out for $7. This is Age of Ultron, Book 7. This is the variant edition of that. And that is Wolverine taking on, well, Wolverine. Because in that story, he traveled back in time, basically had to fight himself. And they are covered in blood. Things are happening. I'm showing this up close to the camera because it's a really cool looking cover. And we're going to put that out for just $7. That's going to be the G book. F for 4 to Kingpin. Thank you, Kingpin. Next up is an issue of Catwoman. This is Futures End Catwoman issue 1. It is a lenticular cover that goes from the regular version of Selena Kyle to the actual legitimate Catwoman version of Selena Kyle. As you flip it over here, she turns over to like the feral cat version of herself. Put this out for just $6. It's going to be the F book. Futures End Catwoman issue 1. Lenticular cover edition for $6. This is a good one. It's a Marvel #1 coming up. See, the G book's only last put out. So Daredevil for $5. Nobody picks that up for $5. So we're gonna put out Ant-Man issue #1 for $5, featuring Scott Lang, who of course is the Ant-Man from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Here he is, putting the helmet on and shrinking down to the size of ants. That is going to be $5 for the Ant-Man #1. That's going to be the H book. All right, next up, an image book that I really dug when I was reading it back when it was out. This is Rasputin, issue number 1. This is the Stegman variant cover. It's by Ron Stegman, and that is Rasputin holding a cup of wine or blood. Either way, it's got a skull floating around inside of it. Rasputin, of course, takes place in Russia and talks all about Gregory Rasputin, the the advisor to the throne, and all the magic and occult things that went into him. Rasputin, issue 1, first printing variant cover. It's going to be $7. We're going to put it out here in the I spot, which was Uncanny X-Men and is now Rasputin. Let me fix that book up there for H. There we go. I'm going to take down Uncanny X-Men 184 for 5. This is Superman issue 82 from October of 1993. As you can see, that is nice, shiny, like acetate foil cover. And there's Superman flying in. Behind him is the cyborg Superman. And back for good, Superman 82. The return of the man. Superman 82, nice and shiny. It is just $5. Put that out here in the J spot. I'm going to take down the Uncanny Avengers issue 1 Deadpool variant for 8. Oh, sit down for a second. There we go. And, of course, in the close-up spot, that is, in fact, The Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, issue number 1. That is the Comic-Con box exclusive cover by Kenneth Rocafort with Batman and Carrie Kelly jumping into the pile of people to fight. It's a 9.0 CGC, and it is $60. $60 for Dark Knight 3, number 1, CGC 9.0. We're only about a half hour away, 30 minutes from our next giveaway at 6 o'clock. I'm going to put a little bundle together here on this next spot. This is Aquaman issue number 1 from the New 52. This is a second printing of issue number 1. It's got more of the red background there than what the original cover had. This is a first printing of issue 2 of Aquaman. So we're going to have Aquaman issue 1 second printing and issue 2 together. You get both of these issues together for just $7. $7. 2 comics. Well worth your time. I'm going to put this up here in the A spot. I'm going to take down the Batman annual number from 1990 for 5. This is an awesome issue of The Avengers. The Avengers, issue 239 from 1983 on Late Night with David Letterman. There you go. And we're going to have more fun than Earth's Mightiest Heroes should be allowed to have. Beware, it's Assistant Editors Month. Don't say we didn't warn you. And that is, in fact, The Avengers on David Letterman. We had, what do we have on Saturday Night Live? Was it Spider-Man? I think it was Marvel Team Up, like Spider-Man and the cast of Saturday Night Live or something. Saw that a little while back. We're going to put this one out for just $5. I'm going to take down the Fantastic Four second appearance of Blastar for $20. That is FF issue 63. And put out the Avengers 239 for $5. Put that right there in the B spot. Very fine plus condition on that. That is a good looking book, if I do say so myself. And I do. I do say so. Yep. Right here. $85, and it comes in a nice nice hard plastic box. Sepia tone. Yep. Just got it today. That's your thing to do now. Where whenever you start at 6. We had some people asking about, during the new comic pre-sales, we have a lot of comics that are higher number, not super high number, but enough that, you know, if you don't know what's going to go on with the beginning of them, they're tough to get into. Spread is one of those. I've talked about Spread for a while. It stars a character named No, who ends up, it's a future where basically this weird virus of just meat and tendrils and teeth work its way across the planet, just consuming and assimilating any organisms that get in its way. He gets a baby during this time. He finds a baby, and he tries to protect it. It's with this crazy woman, and he takes her along, too, since somebody has to feed the baby, and so she does. And basically, they go to these small towns, much like you'd see in Mad Max, these, like, you know, caged-up atolls, kind of like are in The Bad Batch. Awesome movie on Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet, it's not, I watched it last night. And it's basically them trying to survive in this apocalyptic world, and there's this priest who's walking the land, causing the spread to grow. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, this is Spread issue 1. It is a first printing of Spread issue 1. Not only that, this is the action figure variant. It looks like a No action figure, although it's not. It's just a comic. Very nice work here. This is Spread issue number 1. And I'm going to put it up for $7. $7 for Spread number 1. I'm going to take down the 1 through 4 Damian Son of the Batman set for $12. I'm going to put Spread up here for $7. We're going to put this up for just $3. This is Tales to Astonish, starring the Submariner, issue number 8 from 1980, in the rage of battle. And there he is taking on the Thing. It's going to be only $3. That is going to be the D-Book. And I'm going to take down the Dark Side Wars Special number 1 from Justice League for $7. Featuring Darkseid's daughter there on the front. Here's some straight 90s toy action for you. It is Street Sharks. Street Sharks number 1. from the action figures. Everything else is just bait. First issue collector's item, Archie Adventure Series #1 from 1995. They're a little late to the Ninja Turtle game, but they did their best. They did their best. Pennywise chase to 85 for Tosh. Holy cow. There you are, Tosh. You got a Pennywise chase for $85. Sweet. I like it. I'm going to leave that first Jocasta up there from Avengers, first appearance. I'm going to take down the Catwoman one-shot here, lenticular, and put out Street Sharks, issue 1 for $5. That is the F book. Very fine plus condition on that. It looks great. What's up, Rob? Is she's buying Funko Pop vinyls? We also have this Grinch. They were wondering about it? Check him out. Whoa, wait. Apparently, Morgan Googled Blue Grinch, and it pops up like pictures from the book where he's blue and pink and green at some point. I don't know if it's like the inside covers of the book or what, but like, really yeah. Because Renee was on there like, when was he ever blue? Like, yeah. I gotta know. All right, this is Detective Comics issue 41. It is the Joker month cover variant, and that is the Joker laughing it up. But the paint on his lips does make the bat symbol. That is Detective Comics issue 41 from the New 52. That is going to be $5. $5 for that. I'm going to take down the Age of Ultron Book 7 variant for $7. Featuring the 2 Wolverines throwing down. And I'm going to put something else out. Alright, what do we got out here now? Let's see. Ant-Man issue 1 didn't sell for $5. What? Alright. I'll put out The Man Without Fear. This is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 1. John Romita Jr., Al Williamson, Christy Schill, and Joe Rosen. Written by the man himself, Frank Miller. And this has a red chrome shot of Daredevil here behind Matt holding the body of his dad. Also, The Man Without Fear is raised up and looks like a thumbprint. It is $6. The Man Without Fear is the main storyline that they used for Daredevil's origin for the Netflix series. It's issue #1, very fine plus condition. It's $6. That is the H book. What's up, Wiley? How's it going, man? How was school today? This is Harley Quinn issue 5, Undercover Punker Part 1. That is going to be $4. That's Amanda Connor cover. I'm going to take down the Rasputin issue 1, Ron Stegman variant for $7. This is an awesome comic series. You guys don't know what you're missing. And we're only about 15 minutes away from our next giveaway. This is Guardians of the Galaxy, Galaxy's Most Wanted, issue number 1. There on the front, you've got Rocket and Groot. It's going to be $5. I'm going to take down the Superman and put out the Guardians. Superman, issue 82. Nice, shiny, and chrome for $5. And that is another rotation of the board right there. Lots of stuff up there right now. I'm actually going to change the close-up book. This is Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue number 1. It is a 9.2. 9.2. It is the last Arkham issue number 1. It is the first appearance of Victor Zsasz and Jeremiah Arkham, but really Victor Zsasz is the big one for this. It is $65 for this CGC 9.2. First appearance from DC Comics. We're going to put it in the close-up window. That's right, Tosh is here. She came in, she bought a pop. She's making sure all your stuff's getting put in the computers, ready for the invoicing process. So that way tomorrow you guys can pay for all the things that you buy today, and if you've not paid for things you bought today, or for previous days, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, any days before today, make sure you call the store, 606-877-1450, get that taken care of, or pay the PayPal invoice we've sent your way, and then private message, just let us know that you've paid it, so that way we can open you up off the list, so that way you can buy all kinds of awesome stuff, because I gotta tell you, this collection, man, it's pretty good. I feel like there's already a ton of books I've taken down that some of our audience that are on other days are going to want. That's why I haven't been pricing anything down. Like, I've been putting stuff out at good prices, and if it doesn't sell, I'm just putting more stuff out, because we have a lot of stuff up here. Randall says hi. She said hi back, Randall. She's typing in all the things you guys have bought. All the awesome comics. Got lots of early, well, not early image, but awesome image stuff from early issues of different series. We've got lots of DC from Batman, Detective, Justice League. Lots of stuff here. Let's see. This is Batman 66, one-shot. This is the Lost Episode. The Two-Way Crimes of Two-Face, based on the original story by Harlan Ellison. Two-Face never made it into the original Batman 66 series. This is an Alex Ross painted cover. And I guess is basically, this is the script that if Two-Face had been in the series, this is the script that would have introduced him. It's the lost episode. It's all a one-shot. We're going to put it out for $6. Batman 66. Lost episode, one-shot. I'm going to take down the Aquaman. Aquaman 1 and 2 for $7. One's a second print. 2 is a first print. 1 and 2 for $7 from the new 52. Take that down. This is Deadpool's Secret Wars, issue number 1, first printing. This book's actually became pretty hard to come by. I'm going to put just 7, though. Deadpool's Secret Wars, number 1, for $7. That is going to be the B book. And I'm going to be replacing the Avengers, $2.39 for $5. Oh, yeah. Huh? Yeah, from one of my buddies. Mm-hmm. You'd think it's gotten pretty quiet on the feed now. We're keeping like 17 people. It's just... You got your 10 for 15? Sweet, Randall. This is Marvel Zombies Battle World, issue number 1. Marvel Zombies Battle World number 1 from Secret Wars. That is the Black Widow climbing through all the zombies. It is $5. That is the C book. We take down spread number 1 for $7. So I'm down this book for $3, whatever it is. Didn't sell for $3. Tales to Astonish. Didn't go for $3. But this is out for $5. This is Uncanny X-Men 304. And it does have the hologram of Magneto on the front. This is the storyline that has all of Wolverine's adamantium pulled out of his body. And then Magneto left comatose after Professor Xavier attacks his brain. Uncanny X-Men 304 for $5. That is the D book. All right, here for 8. Secret Wars 2, issue number 1 for $8. Who is the Beyonder? And there you have Wolverine, Colossus, Iron Man, Kitty Pryde, the New Mutants, Magneto, Captain America, everybody going to take him on. It's $8 for that issue. That is going to be the ebook. I'm going to take down the Avengers for 8, and we're going to put out Secret Wars 2, number 1, also for $8. I can do one. It's going to be an expensive board, though. Really, I don't know. I don't overly am. I feel like I've got these priced pretty good. I don't know. Let me see. Oh man, it's like 50-something bucks. I could do the board for $30. $30 for the board, for everything on the main board. Be about as cheap as I could go on that, though. $30 for the board. I'll tell you what, I'll flip the timer over. $30 gets you everything on the main board right now. There's just a lot of good books up there. They're all priced affordably, I feel like. Let's just use a ghost in here, surprisingly. Nova. Some Nova. Board for 30 to John. Thank you, John. That was well worth your money there. Everything. Yes, all right. All right, so I put some more stuff out on the board now. Try to reuse some of these price tags. Let's do it. This is Nova number 1. Nova issue number 1. No prospects, no future, no limits. That is from Marvel. That is going to be $6. And that is the Richard Rider Nova. That is the A book for $6. Also for $6. This is Batman Beyond issue number 1. Batman Beyond number 1 for $6. It's going to be the B book. This is one of the Marvel Milestone editions where they reprint classic Marvel tales. This one reprints X-Men number 9 from 1965. The very first time ever the Avengers went up against the X-Men. That is going to be $10. Marvel Milestone Edition, X-Men issue 9. That's going to be the C book. This is Fantastic Four, number 394. That is $3. That is the D book. This is Injustice, Gods Among Us, issue number 1. Not season 2 or year 2 or year 3 or any of that. Injustice number 1 from DC Comics. That is going to be $12. I'm going to put it right here as the ebook for $12. This is an issue of The Amazing Spider-Man that was part of Civil War. I'm going to try to see if this was... All right, this is the issue of Amazing Spider-Man where Peter Parker changes his mind about being part of the Superhuman Registration Act. He takes off the Iron Spider suit, goes back to the red and blue, and goes up against Iron Man instead of being with him. It is Amazing Spider-Man 536. It is going to be $5. That is the F book. Next up, we have Marvel Spotlight on Star-Lord. This is Marvel Spotlight, issue 7. Beyond the stars, you'll find a world called heaven, a world of no return. These butterfly people are shooting lasers at Star-Lord. This is from 1980. 1980 issue of Marvel Premiere. That is also going to be $5. That is going to be the G-Book. Marvel Spotlight on Star-Lord. Early Star-Lord action. What's up, Shamir? How's it going, man? This is the new Teen Titans number 34. Trouble is spelled Terminator. And that is Deathstroke shooting through the cover of the comic. That's right, Deathstroke's shown up. It's issue 34 of the new Teen Titans. That's going to be $7. That is the H book. Next up, we have Superior Iron Man, issue number 1 for $6. Superior Iron Man number 1 for $6. First printing on that. Very fine plus to near mint condition. That is going to be the I book for $6. This is an awesome comic. For those of you who bought Batman the White Knight, you know just how awesome Sean Murphy's artwork is. Well, this is an Image comic that he does called Tokyo Ghost. And it's written by Rick Remender with art by Sean Murphy. All about a future haven, much like Blade Runner, a very technological future. And yet Japan is isolated away and has went back to feudal times almost. And these two are sent in to basically undermine it and get it ready for invasion. And they end up joining up. And it's awesome. The art's amazing. It's just perfect. It is Tokyo Ghost issue 1. This is a first printing. It's $8. That's going to be the J book. Sweet, Joshua. I dig it. All right, it is 6 o'clock. It's time for a giveaway. I'm going to find something to give you guys. This is Bane #1, a.k.a. Batman 23.4 from the New 52. That is a 3D lenticular cover featuring Bane. We're going to give this away for free. Oh, thank you, Joshua. I'm glad things came in the way you liked. That's what we try to do. Kingpin Wilson Fisk has won the Bane #1 lenticular. Everybody congratulate the Kingpin of crime in the feed. I'm sure he's currently managing the hand. Wishing Daredevil will stay out of his way. Kingpin, you got this Bane #1 for free. Remind everybody, of course, tomorrow night starting at definitely by 7, if 6, if possible, we will be doing our new comic pre-sale here at Maddox Games and Comics, where we'll be selling you all of the new books for Wednesday a night early. We'll be pre-selling them to you. You can basically pre-claim them, and then you pay for them the next day on the day they're released, and you get those items held up for you, and it'll be all the comics, variants, and action figures, collectibles, and stuff that we get in tomorrow from Diamond up here tomorrow at around 6 or 7. So make sure you be prepared for that, and of course share all the info we put up about that over the next day. Oh, and again, we do have the Grinch. This is the Grinch Chase pop vinyl. He is $34. He does have the blue fur. He's got a pink Santa suit and green trim, and it is a legit thing. Morgan Googled blue Grinch, and surprisingly, there was a picture of the Grinch, and he's blue from the book, and not porn as I would automatically thought, just because everything, that's what it does when you type in anything. This is Pennywise with the paper boat in his hand. This is the regular pop vinyl. He is $20. You can pick up a Pennywise for $20. There's the cops. See, they're running around. They're looking for it. And we have one more of these available. This is the Pennywise Chase pop vinyl. It is in the hard plastic Funko container for $85. This is the last one we have. We had 2 today. One of them is already gone. Once this one is gone, that's going to be it, folks. Nobody's going to bring these into us. That is going to be it. So, $85. If one of you have been thinking about getting this thing and you were like, oh, man, Tosh got it. Now I can't get one. There's one right here. It's your chance. It's like Back to the Future for you right now. You get to change your history right here by picking this up for $85. Of course, in the close-up window is that first appearance of Mr. Zaz. CG Seed for $65 from Batman Shadow of the Bat, issue #1. Okay, this is X-Force issue #1 from Marvel Comics. The very first issue of X-Force featuring the team that supposedly is going to be in the Fox movie. Since, yes, the Disney-Fox merger did fall through. Disney's not getting anything. And the whole reason Disney was doing it wasn't for the precious X-Men. It was so they could compete with Netflix with their streaming service by grabbing up Fox. So I'm kind of glad that it fell through. As much as I'd love to see the X-Men in an Avengers movie, I'm not willing to be happy with another monopoly simply for that reason. And the fact that they would have all Fox shows, which are currently on Hulu, would have to be on the Disney streaming service, which I don't want to buy. I'm against it. This is X-Force issue #1. It is $5 simply because it does not come in the bag and board. Just a basic issue #1, $5. It is first printing. Okay, on the Nova issue 1 for $6. Put out X-Force #1 for $5. That is Nova #1, $6. Going to pull that down. Again, any of these books I have pulled off, you can generally claim them. You can just let me know in the feed if there's something I've pulled down that you were after. Yeah, there comes a point where when you have too many streaming services that you might as well get cable, you know? Like, I try not to get to that money point because when I am, it's just like, well, I'll just get cable because who cares? So, having to get another one, it's not ideal for me, I gotta say. So, how's everybody's Monday night going? Are you guys at work? Are you at home? It's after 6 here. I'm assuming a lot of you guys have already made the trip home at this point. Maybe not. It's tough to say. Still waiting at the doctor's office, John? Oh, man. I feel like that's probably going to be your lot tonight. Just how it's going to play out for you. It's 6 o'clock. Of course, this sale will go till 7. We'll take us a little break. Take us a little break. Well, that's true. Glad I can hook you up there with something to do. All right. Man. I do have a few graphic novels. This is The Walking Dead Book 1. This contains the first 12 issues of The Walking Dead. It is a hardcover. It is used. There's some wear to it. You got a spot here where the black's torn away. But this is 12 full issues of The Walking Dead. All in here in their full glory. Normally, this thing is $35. $35 for The Walking Dead Volume 1. However, for this used version, you can get The Walking Dead Volume 1 for just $12. We're going to set it right here. And that's going to be the new B-Book. I'm going to take down the Batman Beyond, issue 1 for $6, which I was sure was going to sell. And now in the close-up window, I'm going to put out the Pennywise out here. Let it hang out on the screen for a bit. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 3, and that is the Black Cat tearing through the cover. That is $5. I'm going to take down the Marvel Milestone here for 10. We're going to put that out for 5. This is going to be $4. This is the Incredible Hulk 196. 2 against the world. The Hulk is teamed up with the Abomination, and not even an army can stop them. Then we're finished, Samson. Between them, they possess the power to destroy us all. Indeed they do. It's $4. Incredible Hulk 196. But that right there is the ebook. And I'm going to take down the Injustice Gods Among Us number 1 for 7 or for 12 because it's worth being $12. But I'll put it back out for 10. $10. Injustice number 1. That's going to be the F book. And I'm going to take down the Amazing Spider-Man for 5. What's up, Shamir? How's it going, man? You've been in and out all day. What is up? What have you been getting into since you got out of work? No kidding. Well, that sucks. Well, hopefully it won't continue to be doing that. All right, guys, we aren't selling anything. We aren't selling anything. I think so. Let me look here and see. I believe I do. Looks like it's fine. Let me look and see here. So many good comics here that haven't sold. I feel like it's just a whole nother sale if I put those same books out. Every one of them will sell. It's crazy. This is Dark Claw Adventures number 1. That is $6. $6 for that. For that amalgam book. What's up, Eric? How's it going, man? Eric's on the feed. Shamir gets the Dark Claw for 6. Thank you, sir. I think that was the only amalgam book in this whole collection that I've seen anyway. That I've seen. got some books over here. Let's see what we got. Right, it's going to be $7. Let's see, where was I at before? Fantastic 4 for 3. We'll take that one down. We're going to put up Batman, The Dark Knight, issue 23.4, a.k.a. The Joker's Daughter, #1. That is The Joker's Daughter. This is a lenticular cover. And there she is. She's got the face of the Joker strapped onto her own. There's Batman chained up in the background. I'll show the cover to you real close here. And this is going to be $7 for The Joker's Daughter, #1. Lenticular 3D cover. D7 to John Lockwood. Thank you, John. What is the H comic? For $7, this is the new Teen Titans issue 34. And that is Trouble is spelled Terminator. That's Deathstroke gunning through the cover there. Next up for D, this is Thor, issue #1. And, of course, this is the female Thor, before they ever told who she was. $6. That is the D book. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Next up, this is Batman The Dark Knight 23.2. This is Mr. Freeze. There's Batman frozen solid back here, hanging from a chain. Here's Mr. Freeze. It is 3D lenticular Mr. Freeze cover. I'm going to show this to you close. $3D never works quite as awesome through a camera screen, but I got to tell you, it's like, I'm going to reach back here behind him and touch Batman. $7 for this one. And take down the Incredible Hulk for $4. Remember the Mr. Freeze up there in the E spot for $7. For those of you who know about Garth Ennis, you know that he is quite the writer. Doesn't shy away from violence in any measure whatsoever, or taboo things, as you've seen with Preacher and The Punisher, Max series, of course, Crossed, various things he's been involved in, including his war comics, all super graphic as well. This is an end of the world comic that is not quite like the other end of the world comics. This is Rover Red Charlie. It involves three dogs at the end of the world, dealing with the fall of man, and just trying to make their way away from everything else. And let me double check this, but it looks like I've got... What?
Usually that means it's signed, or
Well, don't you already have? I thought you had these.
Let me see. No, I don't. What? I would love those.
All right.
I
Well,
don't have those.
it's issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is the entire 6-issue series. You'll take the Aquaman and a Harley Quinn for 4. All right. Let me see if I can find that. All right, here it is. Get this for you, Joshua. All right, this is 1 through 6, which I believe is the entire miniseries set of Rover Red Charlie. They are first printings. We're going to do 1 through 6 for $18. We're going to put them, we're going to take place in the Injustice. We're going to put them here as the F. Rover Red Charlie, 1 through 6 for 18. We take down Injustice, number 1 for 10. Find next. That's true. This is Robin Rises Alpha and Omega. These are both one-shots. The beginning of the resurrection of Damian and the end spot. And here you have for Omega, you have the body of Damian, and there's Batman, fire in his eyes. And here you have Damian Alpha. Actually, it's Omega and then Alpha, I think. I can't remember exactly. But hey, you get two. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end of Robin Rises. You get both issues for just $7. Alpha and Omega for $7. That is going to be the new G books. You get 2 books for $7. I'm going to take down the Marvel Spotlight on Star-Lord issue 7 for $5. Oh, Barry, this is the Walking Dead Volume 1 hardcover, normally $35. It contains issues 1 through 12 for just $12. It is a used copy, so it's only $12. So, hey, there you go. 12 issues in a hardcover. Please, for the love of God, answer the phone. Thank you. All right, guys, it is about 6:30. We're not really moving anything right now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take the break right now between our shows so we can come back at 7 o'clock and start back fresh, selling some stuff. That we can go 7 to 11 straight. And so there we go. So we'll be back in about half an hour. Thanks to everybody watching so far. And when we come back, be sure to share it out, all that jazz. Be back at 7.